the light heavyweight division is looking spectacular. Some great, I think you got about 4 or 5 in the governing bodies of most governing bodies. You know, Buatsi, Callum Smith, Callum Johnson, Anthony Yarde, Craig Richards, you know, we're all there. We're all there. So these are great fights down the line. What I would say is, well, you can't put Callum Johnson because he fought Callum Smith because he fought Canelo. But other than Callum Johnson, the other guys, other boys, Buatsi, let's just say Buatsi because that's the name I keep on hearing from the boxing public. I'm saying, who has Buatsi fought? What risk has he taken to fight Anthony Yarde? The fight will happen if he keeps doing it, and if they, you know, if he wins a world title, the fight is going to happen. I believe that. I think both men have actually met outside and said, we're going to make this fight happen one day. It will happen. I believe so. I think the stars will align and they will fight. But as of now, Joshua Buatsi has to fight somebody. He pulled out of the Vlasov fight. He pulled out of the Callum Johnson fight. So guess what? Why don't Callum Johnson and Buatsi fight?
It's a good fight.
Of course it's a good fight. Remember, when Arthur beat us the first time, see, I told you my memory, when Arthur beat us the first time and had a contracted rematch, he went on BT Sports and said, Callum Johnson against Yarde is a good fight. Well, guess what? How about Arthur against Callum Johnson? That's a good fight. I don't mind sitting down and watching that. Or Arthur against Joshua Buatsi. Listen, man, I'm telling you, be careful how you laugh at people because you end up, the man who laughs oftentimes laughs the longest.
The monster in the division, you're going to say, of course, the monster in the division is Anthony Yarde, but the consensus monster is Arthur Beterbiev, who's knocked out every man he's faced. He's got more belts than everyone else in the division. Have you seen anything in his fights that makes you think, my man will beat him?
All I've seen is that he's strong. I still haven't studied him. As you know about me, Dev, I don't watch no one until the contract's signed. But I've seen it. You know what? There's a few fights that are good names I haven't even watched. I didn't watch the Marcus Brown fight in its entirety. I saw the stoppage. I haven't even seen when he fought the gold medalist. I forgot this guy's name now. He's retired. Gvozdyk. I haven't even seen that fight. I haven't seen none of his fights. He ain't my business right now. I keep saying it. I'm in the anti-now business. You know me. I have absolute laser focus on Anthony, and then whoever we're fighting is. But we ain't scared of no Beterbiev. He's just a puncher, and he's getting old. The thing is, again, we get to this situation and this question, which is, why does everyone always want Anthony Yarde to fight these killers before them? They're the ones with a big back, and they're the ones with the experience. Why do you want us to fight it? You know, the guys who supposedly have the worst trainer out of the bunch, the guy who has the least experience. Why do you always want us to step up? Why don't they? They got the Olympic medal. They got the Commonwealth medal. Fight them. And then we see where we are, because we have proven that we're not frightened of anyone. And Beterbiev, to me, he's just straight up and down. He's just a strong guy. But guess what? Anthony Yarde is strong. And Anthony Yarde, let's ask ourselves the question: would Beterbiev have fought Kovalev after only having 12 amateur fights?
Yeah, look, it was a hell of a thing that Anthony did, that he went out there away from home and did that with very limited...
Callum Johnson, with Joshua Buatsi. Joshua Buatsi was an Olympian and he's pulling out of fights against Vlasov, against Callum Johnson. These guys, they just want it easy. But because of the hatred sometimes I feel against me, and the fact that I've brought System 9 boxing into the sport of boxing, you want us to be the ones to fall. That's how I feel. I feel like you want us to be the ones to fall. But it's not a bad thing, because that energy is what inspires me and motivates me and makes me work so hard. And that's why people always think I'm turning it into my show. But Anthony, it's like I'm the mouthpiece for Anthony. So I'm always the one that takes the fight, the stones. Oh, get rid of Tunde, get rid of Tunde, get rid. None of you ain't saying, only Anthony is saying, when he was knocking out everybody, no one was saying nothing.